Welcome to the What Did We Start With podcast, where a group of friends sit down, play video games, and talk about random things. And you try to remember what we started with. I'm James. With me, as always, is Nate and Aiden.
I'm Aiden.
I'm Nate.
Sup, yo?
Uh,
Wait, I can compare jobs? That's amazing. So, James, you had something?
I'll just start it off, I guess. I
Mm-hmm.
started collecting a few days ago
Collecting what?
VHSs.
VHSs? Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, big old
Yeah, I
movies
know.
from a.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know when they expire?
VHS?
Now,
I don't think
They
VHSs ever expire. Thought they
no,
worked
they
forever.
technically they expire around 20, 30 years. So I'm collecting a format that 10.
I mean, my dad has the 3 film collection of the first trilogy of Star Wars.
Okay, but hold on. Is it a gold edition or a silver edition?
It looked pretty gold to me.
It had a gold border. All right, you have the special edition after George Lucas remade them.
Nice.
That's not really nice because you have it when he added some horrible CG into the.
I mean, we don't watch it. I mean, if we were gonna watch Star Wars, we're gonna watch it on Disney Plus, not on a VHS.
Yeah. To be fair, that's the only version of Star Wars that exists now. So
I mean, I'm sure you could find other
nope, not the
types.
original version.
I bet you could find it online.
No, you can't, or you can actually for that one, but it's not in the best quality anymore.
I wouldn't think it would be.
And that's like the thing is like when movies altered the that's why VHS is because a lot of movies even if they say they don't touch them, they do color alterations. They change the movie to make it high definition. So I got like some movies that I remember from my childhood that haven't looked the same since I was a little kid,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I realized it's because the last time I watched them and felt like a little kid was when I watched them on VHS.
Oh wait, that's right. I have a VHS in my room.
Which
It's
one?
it's well, it's an obscure VHS that not many people have. It's Hot Wheels Highway 35 Leg 1
Oh.
of the World Race.
Okay, yep. Congratulations, you have a movie.
It's not a. I mean, it's. I know the community that, you know, like, that it belongs to, which I love. I love those movies. Aiden watched it with me.
Here,
Not
I'm
the
gonna
not
send.
the VHS,
what?
but he watched the full movie with me.
That was a bad movie.
That was not a
Here,
bad movie. That was a
Yes, it was.
okay.
here's a.
In today's standards, it looks pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, but like it's funny.
Yeah. By the way, I sent the photo of what I
You have X
collection.
two. Nice.
Yeah. No
A
X Men 3.
Water Boy. Good one, good one.
Yeah. So like half of it's the childhood of or most of it's childhood memories. Obviously.
Water Boy was always an amazing movie.
I
Yeah,
never. I mean, I watched part of it. I didn't watch all of it.
bro.
You
Now you
should.
Why?
DR watch it.
Good movie.
DR.
VCR. That is
Oh,
what
VCR. I don't have that.
no. I have to one once I buy one.
Hmm.
I gotta buy price.
Ugh.
Hey, I got a really old Home Alone though, so
That does look pretty old. That looks like when it first came out in like 19 something. I don't remember when it came out. I'm gonna be honest.
let me find the. I can find a copyright date on it. Hold on, I'll tell you exactly.
If I had to guess, it's late 80s, early 90s. If I had to guess.
There's one I see on here, 1990.
Called it.
1991. Yeah,
Yep. Early 90s.
really early 90s. So
Yeah.
it's pretty beat up because it's obviously a very loved movie by a family.
Oh yeah.
It's Home Alone. Like, what did you expect?
I I watched the ending to Home Alone 3 like not too long ago, and that movie sucked. That movie
movie?
sucked terrible. Home Alone 3,
Movies after 1 and 2. Don't even try that.
it was not good at all.
Every person in that movie, it's not the same movie.
It has Scarlett Johansson in it though. That's what's like amazing to me. It has a young Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. No. Anyways, you have to look out for mold with these movies now.
Mold?
Yeah, because mold will grow on the film that's on the inside if it isn't properly maintained and it was left in a basement forever.
I guess that makes sense. Like
Luckily,
within a
you can,
damp basement.
if you can spot the mold on it, so it's easy to see.
That makes sense.
And like obviously, not all VHS are gonna grow mold, but yeah, no, I gotta get that VCR so I can watch it eventually. But got Tarzan, Mulan, Snow White. I got a 90s edition of Snow White. I got a older
Damn.
Wizard of Oz.
Is that the one with the supposedly hanging munchkin in it? Or no?
Do you know what year that was still in it?
No, I have no idea. I just.
Oh.
But if I had to guess, it was still on the VHS. I can look it up. One. What year was the hanging munchkin in Wizard of Oz? I don't know. Doesn't say. What year does it say on the VHS?
It doesn't say. It says when the movie. So it says 1939. So I know that's not true.
Yeah, I have no idea. I guess I could look up what release was the Hanging Munchkin in.
To be fair, it says it was digitally mastered by TA. I'm pretty sure they probably.
Nope, it just doesn't tell me. Okay, that's fucking stupid. Shut up, Siri.
I don't know why, but seeing a VHS in its natural form is nostalgic as hell to me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Just like how many people like find like old NES, SNES, and N64 boxes like very loving and remembering.
No, because I think this was the exact type of copy I used to own.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what I was looking for. Like, when I found, like, Mulan and Snow White in them, I tried to find copies of stuff that looked like my copy that I used to. Like, I didn't have I had Home Alone, but, like, I didn't have the cardboard box for it. I had just the self at
Just
that
the
point.
tape.
Because I was a destructible little kid.
Oh yeah.
But I will say, these VHSs are child-proof.
Nice. That is good.
Well, the DVD, your kid could scratch it in a matter of a minute. You let a little kid hold a VHS, I don't think they can do anything unless they open it.
I mean, it depends on how strong they are.
Some water.
What?
Yeah.
Just heard
If
water.
they didn't think a kid could do anything to it, toss it in the fucking bathtub, toss it in the sink,
That's true.
toss it against the ground,
Toss it in the toilet.
Dump on it, rip it out.
That,
You know,
like,
it's a lot of
these are all
things.
fair points.
I mean, like on the grounds of if they're just like sitting in the living room, like, I don't like if they ran to the bathroom, they could obviously destroy it quickly.
Mm-hmm. But if
Also,
you just
have
like
you
hand it to them for a
tried
second.
to take something out of a kid's hand? I'm sorry, but those little fuckers have like the grip of a full-grown man.
What?
Uh,
Are you stealing
have
candy
you?
from babies, Aiden?
Nah, not recently.
Not recently. Not ever since
Nah,
they
but
banned me from the park.
yeah. I don't know, but I don't know. If you ever try and like take something from like a kid or something, I don't know why, but their grip is that of a full-grown man.
I don't know about that. I mean,
Also,
I'm not around kids a lot.
Walmart careers. You know, I'm trying to get a career there, but
Why?
the kind of site's not loading.
Walmart sucks anyway. Go work at the post office.
I refuse
Why?
because
A lot of people are calling out now.
I wonder
Apparently.
why.
I don't know. I didn't ask. I just heard that they were.
I don't know. All I know is I can be stocking and unloading at Walmart, and that sounds like an amazing job to me.
I don't know. I feel like you would get pretty tired of it.
No, but if you're able to stock, you're able to listen to your music. No one's supposed to bug
Mhm.
you.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can
I mean,
stock, but
people can
like,
still bug you.
Yeah,
Like, they can ask you what stuff is, but I mean, like, at that point, you kind of know what everything is going to be because you have to stock it.
I mean, I
Yeah.
had to ask where the compressed air was because I didn't know.
You're,
But like,
you're lying.
no,
away because
I didn't know where it was in the. Well, I mean, I knew the general area of where it was. I didn't know where it was on like the shelf. Like I knew it was either in like the car parts area or in like the fucking electronic area. But I overlooked it, but I found it.
I'm getting mad because careers.walmart.com is not loading and letting me apply.
Maybe just don't do it.
I
Did you look
no, I'm
on
kind of
Did you look on Indeed?
yeah. Indeed, for some reason, just doesn't have any job listing from Walmart. I can
Probably.
check again,
I mean,
but
website.
then again, I did type in Walmart warehouse.
yeah, just type Walmart.
Yeah, never mind. I found 30 days ago.
There you go.
Technician,
Technician.
coach, retail specialist. Yeah, I don't think I can do any of these.
Like, why do you want to work in the warehouse? I feel like that's like a worse place.
Well, people don't bug you. You're lifting heavy stuff like that. That's a con, but at the same time, I've been doing that every day at
Oh,
work.
Gold's Gym is hiring.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead. Go work at Gold's Gym, Aiden.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I need a job to trick me into working out.
I don't.
Know who
I
I do
know I need
not
to
have a
work
job?
out, but I don't.
You do. You really need to work out.
I
You're very weak.
don't. I'm fine. What?
It's gonna blow.
I'm fine. It's just that like I hate the idea of going to a gym. Like I feel like it's so stupid to go to a gym. Like when I
Then
can
don't
just
go to a gym. Then buy a what you call it? I'm trying to think what it's called. Buy a weight.
dumbbell.
Yeah.
All right, hey guys.
What?
Were you guys here when the Blockbuster used to be here?
No, I was not.
Aiden, then you're gonna be very happy to see where this came from.
Oh, did they come
Oh,
from?
you got it from Blockbuster?
No, all these tapes were from our Blockbuster.
Damn.
Or a decent. 3 of these VHSs are guaranteed from our Blockbuster.
That's nice. I think
Bro,
I
Blockbuster went out of business because because nobody returned
yeah, nobody returned it.
like VHS.
Wait,
It's
just
like-
wait. You're about to see one. I'm sending it.
Can I be a dishwasher?
On the same tape.
No.
Or not?
Dishwashing sucks. Do you like
There
to
we
wash
go.
the
I
dishes at your house?
I don't care.
Okay.
All right,
You
Aiden.
try doing it for 100 other people a night.
Okay.
Just gotta. It's like I know
Oh.
I knew a dishwasher. They were not.
That has stuff labeled with Blockbuster everywhere.
Although I guess it depends on the type of dishwasher.
It
Like,
doesn't sound that difficult.
if it has like one of those machines where you can like wash dishes like fairly fast, then that's
Do you
not
have?
bad.
No, I don't have kitchen experience.
But like you could get some.
Yeah, this will be my kitchen experience.
Yeah.
I'm hitting the exit button, you white man.
What?
I don't know.
Excuse me.
I gotta
What did you say? That offended
calm
me.
down, crack.
I need you to take it back now. You better do.
I hit yes. Why did I hit yes?
I don't know.
I don't
I'm not
have
in your
kitchen
brain. I don't know.
experience.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm dying inside, bro.
That's how I felt last Tuesday. Like, I did not feel good for like no reason.
No, I'm not interested in any other positions except for dishwasher.
Why not? You don't want to. Wait, where are you gonna work as a dishwasher?
Chili's.
Oh my god, bro.
You're gonna
Literally
go for
across
one-
the street.
Yeah, literally.
Although that's very close to Five Guys. Five Guys is not bad, but it's way too
Five-
expensive.
not best either.
What?
Five Guys is not bad, but they're not the best either.
They're the best burgers in this town.
Oh, in this town, I can understand that argument. You know what? There's this one restaurant. If you're ever near it, there's not many left. But if you're ever near it, you need to go to it because it has the best cheeseburger.
What is it?
Roy Rogers.
Oh, Roy Rogers.
Yeah.
I
They're
don't know,
the
I
one-
might have been there once, but like
They're the
long time
one that
ago.
does burgers, fried chicken. They do burgers and fried chicken, and like they don't put anything on the burgers except cheese. You have to put all that stuff on yourself, or so they basically can't fuck up your order. Basically,
What? That's just like lazy.
no. It's in my opinion, I like that they did that because the cheeseburger is good without anything on it except the cheese.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I go to a burger place and I ask somebody to make me a burger and they don't put the toppings on it, I feel like I'd be pretty upset.
No, they give you a fixins cup if you're doing drive-through. If you're not doing drive-through and you actually go in, they have it's the equivalent of a salad bar you get for topping.
But like again, I don't want to make my own burger. If I wanted to make my own burger, I'd just make one at home.
Okay, calm down there, buddy.
What do you mean, calm down? I feel like I'm
Goddamn
pretty calm.
whole- Of it being
calm down.
Calm the fuck down. There's a misinput.
Time for me to do this. I'm gonna this time.
Do what?
Chili's is not gonna lie, kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie.
Chili's is not that great. Just being
I know,
honest.
but like the way for like me to set the interview, I get to choose the day and time.
Don't you get to do that with like every other job?
Nope.
Like you say, like on like while you're filling out the application, like what days and what hours you're able to work.
Mm-mm.
place does that. They're fucked up for it, but not every place does that.
But like I feel like if it's a restaurant, they do. Because even Subway had me do that.
To be fair, Subway didn't schedule you until you basically were fired just because you didn't get any hours.
No, I was Aiden. Aiden got fired without having to work a day. I worked there.
You worked there
I
like
didn't even get fired. I basically just quit. They didn't even hire me on.
That boss was terrible though. She sucks. She doesn't know how to run anything.
I have a in-person interview.
Bro filled out a job application while talking, bro.
Mhm.
It's not like we've been doing random things while we're on the podcast.
I mean, I just wasn't expecting him to fill out a job application right now.
Bite me.
Yeah, bite him.
No, I
I'm not Spanish.
I'm
And
not a
I'm not
zombie. Why would I
bilingual.
bite you? It's kind of weird. It's sus. Want me to bite you?
Mm-hmm.
You're weird,
I'm
bro.
flying out.
Ugh, I should get a job.
What? I'm available every day except for Thursday.
It's
Why
like
Thursday?
because of D&D. Isn't that when
Mm-hmm.
D&D is?
I don't know if I'm coming back to D&D.
Why?
Unless Mr. Parks runs it, I don't think it's possible for me to come back even.
I mean, is he not gonna run it? Like, why would he
I
not?
don't know.
I feel like he would.
That's why I'm saying like I don't know. And even then, I got burnt the hell out from D&D.
Yeah, I don't
But that's a you problem.
ever want to play D&D. I mean, I get the appeal to some people.
It's fun.
You guys, but it's just don't want to do it. I mean, I watched did you guys see like Dug's new video? He had like Twitch chat play a very simplified version of D&D, but like still I thought it was pretty good, you know? It's pretty funny. It's just like D&D is there's too much. Like I don't want to read like 30 books to play a game.
When
Like,
the fuck do you read books? I'm sorry. If you're just a player, you only need to really read one book.
I don't want to read a book. I want to read a book to play a game. Like I don't want to do that.
Bro, you just a lazy motherfucker.
No, bro. Like you want me to read a book when I play Uno? No.
It's called the rules.
Okay, but like I feel like you could simplify it. You don't have to have it be a whole book onto itself. Like those little pamphlets, you know, with like Uno and Monopoly.
They have simplified it. You can go to an app and it will help you build a character.
Like why? So they know it was like very difficult and confusing to make stuff.
It's not supposed to be this like easy fucking thing.
But then then it's like not a game. Like if it's not like an easy, you know, like thing to get into, it's not really a game. It's just like
if you have the right person helping you.
I mean, I had Aiden help me, and I still had no idea what I was doing. It's just
you have to like role playing games. If you don't like role playing games, you're not gonna like the game.
I mean, I'll do role playing games. I could do that. It's just that I don't want to like set up a whole character sheet with a bajillion stats that I'm not gonna pay attention to. Like,
all the stats of your 5 core stats, like it takes. I could do that in 10 minutes.
That's because you've played it for a long time. I've only played it like for 1 year, and like one odd session when
so you're telling
like no one was there.
If someone ran through it and helped you make the character really quickly and easily,
just like Aiden did,
basically,
uh-huh.
would you? What is that? Your only problem with it is that it takes too long to make a goddamn character.
No, it's not that it takes too long to make a character. It's just that like I don't care at looking at stats. I like if it just like I just care about, you know, oh, am I gonna die immediately, or am I gonna be okay? Like I don't care like how much strength that I have. Like I don't care if I do 5 bajillion hit points or anything like it. It's just I guess that's why like Skyrim and Fallout don't really appeal to me, because it's just I mean, I guess Fallout's a little less, but Skyrim is a definite like no.
Fucking Fallout is difficult as hell. What are you talking about? You gotta manage.
I haven't played Fallout.
Okay, I applied to
played
Papa
Fallout
John's.
4.
I haven't played at Papa John's.
Bro.
What did Aiden?
I haven't played at Papa John's.
Mm.
Oh, look at this.
Imagine,
Chick-fil-A is also hiring.
imagine like all of them
let me
hire
plug
you.
in.
You just like,
Oh no, bro.
you probably shouldn't have sent in that many applications. I mean, you
I'm
should
just
probably send like
applying places, and if I get like an interview with the place,
it's like 1 to 3, maybe.
I'll go to the interview. Oh, I've sent so many.
Maybe you should like calm down.
No, I want another job.
Why?
He wants to make bank, bro.
So like, what are you gonna buy?
He wants to drive. He wants to buy a Range Rover.
You don't want to
A
know.
Range Rover? The hell?
Wait, hold on. What's this? Maddox Drive?
I'd be happy just to have a car. I don't care what it is, as long as it drives like decently. I don't care. You know what I don't get?
What?
Shoe collecting. It doesn't make any sense. Like, people buy tons and tons of shoes, don't wear them, but just have them wrapped in their house, sitting in a closet for no reason.
I don't think I can do this.
It just doesn't make any sense. Wait.
But I think that's a problem with collecting. Is a lot of people will buy to collect them and never even experience them.
Yeah, but with like shoes, you have the ability to wear them, like any day of the week, at any time, at any hour. But you just choose to just keep them in a closet, wrapped up in plastic wrap, and just not wear them.
Exactly. No, but that's a problem with collecting. Is like, if you buy comic books, people have them in plastic shells, so you'll never be able to read them.
Yeah, I mean, but like, what's?
Oh, the Subway is also hiring.
Is it the one across town, or is it the one you went to last time?
Well, I went to last time. I wonder why.
You should do it again. See if she
Maybe they
remembers
should've-
you.
They hired me the first time.
That'd be funny.
It's their
She goes
fault.
like,
I'm
"Didn't I
not.
interview you already?"
No.
But like, seriously, don't work there
But no,
ever.
I'm not. That makes me mad though. How are you going to not hire someone and give them any hours or even like a shirt, but then proceed to try and hire someone else?
Bro, I haven't stepped in that Subway since since my last day.
I haven't either. I'm not lying. I haven't either. I haven't touched it at all.
Subway is called Ghetto Subway for a reason.
Man, I feel like it shouldn't be called the Ghetto Subway. It's not that bad.
At this
I mean, the
point,
back
I
looks
don't
pretty
think,
bad.
Y'all were working at
I'll be
was
honest.
Ghetto.
I'll be honest.
Boston
The kitchen did
VA.
not look good. It looked
Boston?
pretty nasty.
Far.
Boston?
Yeah.
Is in Boston, Virginia, or Boston, Massachusetts?
Boston, Virginia. It's like a 30-minute drive.
That's where my dad lives.
Really?
Yeah. Although he works all the way in Warrenton, so I mean, that's a pretty far commute for like.
You can't come in here to. Okay, now I'm about to. Ooh.
What?
Oh my god, thank god that was a Warrington location.
What?
Before I put in my 2 weeks, I was asking to be moved to go. Because they make more money. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I saw to go them hiring for like to go stuff, and I thought it was on a location. It was in Warrington. I got mad. I'm not gonna lie. I actually felt like anger.
I remember
I'm
the
hungry.
Blockbuster that was in Warrenton
Yep.
though.
Why are we giving 2 weeks notice when they won't give us 2 weeks notice when they're firing us?
Because when they're
Okay,
firing
okay,
us, they
basically-
know when they're gonna fire
Yeah.
us. But if
Yeah.
we give them 2 weeks notice, that means they know, to take us off the payroll, take us off the schedule. But if they're planning on
Yeah.
firing us, then they already know.
Yeah, they already know to do all that.
No,
Yeah.
no, but my thing is, why are we giving them 2 weeks notice when they're not notifying us that they're gonna fire us?
Okay, first of all, I just want to say you're a fucking idiot. Second of all, basically, if you just straight up quit and just don't give them any 2 weeks, and you try to make them a reference
They're not
about your
going to
work
give you a good
experience,
reference.
they're not going to want to do that. They're not going to give you a good reference. They're going to be like, hey, they have like a tendency to just quit. They don't tell you.
Right.
It's just not going to be a good look for
And
you.
it's like more professional too. It looks better.
Yeah. And since I'm doing this, they told me that if I want to, like later on with my life, I can reapply there and they will hire me back.
I mean, although, I was fired from Subway and they didn't let me know. I had to ask them. I'd literally be like, do I still work here?
Okay, but then
No.
again, like it was very hard to understand that lady.
I don't think she even had the basics of English down.
I don't think she did.
Like
I'm like stretching my leg right now.
she also didn't know how to text people. Like I would give her a text and like she
I
would
know.
she
Wait,
would
hold
respond
on.
like in the most
I
cryptic
still
way
have it.
ever.
I still have WhatsApp.
She never added me to that. I asked her like 4 times, "Yo, can you add me to the WhatsApp?" And she just didn't do it. She didn't tell me how to do it. I offered like, okay, if you just like tell me how to do it, I'll join. But nope, it just didn't happen.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we should open a either a Karen's or a Dick's Last Resort.
What?
Karen's
For the
or a
employees,
Dick's Last Resort.
Oh, like the place that like people go and it's like you're treated bad on purpose.
Yes.
I hate
Oh my
those
God.
things.
Yes. I would work there in a heartbeat.
I would not.
I would. Working at Glory Days made me realize that people don't give a fuck. Okay, they're just dicks, and if they can be a dick, I want to be able to be a dick back. Oh, look at this.
I mean, customers they don't care.
Look at this. Nate has left me a voicemail on the 18th. Have me to check it.
Last week, bro. That was after me and James had been in a call for an hour.
yeah, we waited, and then we were like, yeah, it's not happening.
It really just like cut off my AirPods.
Yeah, it did, and you got really loud.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, for like half a second.
Oh yeah. Have y'all gotten y'all schedules yet?
No.
Have you?
Nah.
gonna-
We're supposed to
I'm gonna check
between the
today.
and the
28th.
yeah.
Well, all I'm saying is they really pushed us to the very end to give it to us.
Right?
Probably.
And we go to school on the 9th.
Well, I know I'm going back to the program I was already in, so I'm not even going to be in the main building.
I know. I want to do that program just because I feel like it'll help me get stuff done.
Nah,
Well,
I'm fine where I am.
if you call the school board and you talk to them about it, I don't want to name drop the program just on a podcast.
It's
but
a.
no. Afterwards, you can talk, and I'll tell you what I'll tell you how you can get in there.
I already know how. You already told me.
Oh yeah, you just basically call the school board and just talk to the right people. If you need to remember the name, I'll let you know later.
I already know the name. I can also just talk to my counselor.
I don't.
All I'm saying,
I don't talk to my counselor.
that place when I heard Mr. Toller was over there.
I don't know who that is.
Who?
Mr. Toller. Do you guys not remember Mr. Toller?
No.
I don't know who that is.
Y'all. To be fair, he was around for like freshman year and sophomore year for us.
Oh,
That's why I don't know.
yeah. Aiden wasn't there for freshman year.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah.
were you there for sophomore?
No. I was there for my junior year and
Right.
now my senior year.
Right.
Also, I just want to say they threatened to not let me back into that school because I never showed up. But guess what? Guess who got accepted back into that school?
Shit.
You realize,
Maybe just
even
go to
if
school.
you got into the program, you'd be right next to the freaking high school, anyways,
Yeah, I know that's the funny part.
because they take both EV and CC from there.
Mhm. You give me una momento.
I'm just. I don't. I didn't enjoy going to C-Tech last year. I didn't really like it that much. I mean, the teacher
Huh?
was fine.
I'm about to go check the mail.
I mean,
Which
apparently he was a bit
I'm gonna check the
racist,
mail
although
before
I
bye.
didn't experience that. I guess because
Nate,
I'm
which
white.
what class did you have at C-Tech?
Culinary.
He had culinary.
Okay, well, chef isn't the most easy to work with person.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
he
was
is.
all right. I mean, he was very understanding and like lenient with his things. He said if
No,
you
no,
don't do your homework that he gives, then you're not gonna do that great. I mean, I almost didn't do that great. I almost had a D in that
see, I
class.
who's gonna work the biggest. I hate using private.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't hear what you said.
I don't get homework. I'm not gonna go to a teacher at their home and make them work. I'm not gonna. No, like
No, it's not like okay. It's not. It wasn't like cooking things. It was like papers and like
no.
looking at things and making sure you knew what was going to happen.
No, it's about homework in general. I don't want to go home after a whole day of school and do more work. I've told teachers first day, if you give me homework, it will not be done.
I mean,
If
I
it is
do
just
it.
that is as
I mean,
far as you will get with.
I don't have
Because
anything better to do with my time. I'm gonna be
oh,
honest.
I'd rather sit and do nothing than do homework. I already did a full day of school. If you can't fit that little bit in, that is not my fault.
But but it's not their fault either.
It's not
They're
their fault either.
restricted to the time that they're given.
I know, but I am not paying the consequence for someone else's choices on timing.
But it's not their
I'm
fault.
It's not their fault, but it's not mine either. So neither of us should be paying the price for it.
I mean, nobody's paying the price. I mean, the
I'm not.
teachers don't get paid anything. I mean, they do get paid, but they just get paid very little. Like, that's all they have. And it sucks that they have that. I feel like, honestly, they should get paid a little bit more than they do.
They should get paid. I will agree with that wholeheartedly. I think there'd be a lot better teachers if their pay was better.
But I also think, like, the whole school system needs to be reworked. Like, it's just
Trust.
the way they do it doesn't work that well.
No, that's what I agree with you 100%. Because the program I'm in, I've talked about it before. They give me all my work up front, and they tell me just to complete it by the end of the time that the class is. I can complete it early and go to the next level of classes, which is what I did and finished. I finished English that way. Like it's easy to do it if you just go there with the intention to do your work real quick. The way I did it, I eventually ended
What are
up.
we talking about?
We're talking about how the school system's all broken.
Was your schedule in the mail?
No, it wasn't. The mail hasn't come by today, apparently. So
I'm gonna wait until like 7 o'clock to go check my mail, because that like gives
Yep.
it a better chance.
Yeah, but the school system is broken, and
I watched a video on like 5 things doesn't like 5 things they should change about school, and like most of the points like they didn't really make sense. Like one of them was like history should not be dates. It should be through your ancestry. Like what? Huh?
no,
That's stupid.
Nope, because my ancestors didn't do squat.
Yeah, neither did mine. Although
What?
I think mine owned a plantation somewhere.
Pardon?
You heard me.
No, no, I didn't. I just come back to. I think mine owned a plantation somewhere.
That's exactly the whole thing. Yeah, that's it.
Talking about how people think history should be taught through your ancestry.
I don't think we should do that.
Yeah,
No,
no,
my
that's not good.
ancestry. I'm probably a
Yeah,
whole bunch of.
mine's from Scotland and
Yeah.
whatnot.
I'm like a Scot Irish, but then there's that little bit of German. I don't want to learn.
Yo, same.
I don't want to learn.
I don't know. Knowing my luck, my family is probably in. Probably in.
Yeah, mine would
My
be
ancestors probably
not.
from Italy and Germany, and
Yeah.
around World War II.
Uh-oh.
No, my luck.
Row.
Row raggy, racist.
Rutro Raggy canceled.
I'm cleaning up my room while I'm talking to y'all.
But I think like the most interesting person like of my like lineage would have to be my grandpa.
The most
Because-
interesting person of my quote unquote lineage would have to be like, oh no,
I can tell you the most interesting person from my family tree.
What?
You have to go really far back to find him though.
Mm.
Do you know the guy from Braveheart?
No.
You don't?
Is that a book? Is it a movie?
It's a movie.
I didn't watch that.
Bruh.
I don't know what it is. Although I feel like Braveheart was a book. I feel
It's
like it's a
a-
very book sounding name.
It's a real person, dude.
Mm.
Like that, but it was. But there's this guy, William Wallace. He's one of the first people to start like that Scottish brain
Oh.
surgeon. No, but William Wallace. If you look him up, you go more into the story. But he was Scottish. He started one of like the. He actually was one of the people to free Scotland for just a short bit of time, from the
Right. British rule.
yeah. So he freed they were free for like a short bit. If you my grandmother's maiden name was Wa,
Wow.
which derives from the clan Wallace. So
Wow.
I'm like super far related, but I am related.
That's neat. Did you guys watch that movie Oppenheimer?
Not yet.
That's really good. I'm gonna be honest.
Be fair, be Ken enough for it.
You what?
I need to be fair. I need to be Ken enough for it.
Ken enough? What does that mean? Is that a Barbie joke?
Yeah, pretty much because they dropped like there's
The
a
same
song in that
time.
movie
That's,
and it's going viral.
I haven't watched the Barbie movie. I mean, I feel like it's like a movie that I'll watch as like a joke.
Oh no. It is totally it's a comedy, dude.
Well, yeah, I know. I get that from the trailer, but like, do I really want to watch the Barbie movie? No.
Yeah, but like it's a good. You watch Oppenheimer, then you watch Barbie. Oppenheimer depresses you. Barbie makes you laugh.
Bro, Oppenheimer, like,
Barbenheimer, come on.
it's Oppenheimer. Shut up.
Watch Barbie and Oppenheimer.
No. I'm not gonna watch the Barbie movie.
Why not?
Because no. Just no.
What, you got something against Barbie?
Yeah. Stupid. Got 'em. Although it has Margot Robbie in it. It's just gonna. And Ryan Gosling too. I feel like those two would fit the description of Barbie and Ken pretty well.
Well, in my opinion, they look the description real well.
Yeah. But like, I'm not gonna watch it.
Why is your masculinity that insecure?
No, it just doesn't look interesting. The trailer, I'm fine with just watching the trailer. It's like, oh, haha, Barbie. and Ken go on a wacky adventure against while being wanted to be captured by the Hasbro the Hasbro guy Will Ferrell.
Oh, speaking of Will Ferrell, have you noticed how comedians have like 5 years of like where they're the only guy anyone talks about and watches, and then they fall off super hard?
I don't know about that.
Like Harry had his little stint in the '90s and then kind of fell off for a while.
Who?
Will Ferrell, 2000s, and then fell off for a while. The guy who did Borat was
Oh,
like,
Borat.
if you pattern with it, everyone who was like a big comedian for like and had a bunch of good movies, they just stopped for a while.
Well, I mean, it's
Like-
because like you don't want to do too many comedies because then people are gonna get annoyed with you. Like that one female comedian. I don't remember her name, but like she sucks. She was bad.
Well,
I think she was in the movie Tammy.
I know who you're talking about. We're not gonna say names, but she was not funny to start with. She was
No.
just cringe funny.
Like she was in so many movies and like nobody liked her. She was in Ghostbusters 2016. Like, bro.
That's what she got. She's cringy. That's like her whole thing.
Why did they make Ghostbusters 2016? Why did they do that?
They were trying to reboot Ghostbusters.
But
And I
why?
No. I will say I think it could have been something if they didn't try so hard with it. They tried so hard to make it feel like the original that it just fell real hard.
They also made what was his name? What's his name? Chris Hemsworth. Stupid. Like really stupid. And like the jokes in that movie get old very fast. Like, oh, I called the takeout place and I ordered wonton soup. They gave me one wonton. Like, bro, that's so fucking stupid.
Again, that's the problem. They were trying too hard to make a Ghostbusters movie where fans would go, "Oh my god," because you can tell that they were thinking sequels.
Hello.
Yeah, they were because they had like something set up at the end of the movie, like a post
I have I have a question for y'all.
What?
Yeah.
Would any of y'all like a TV?
What type of TV?
I mean,
I don't know. I think it's a L. I don't know. I think that should be an LG. I think.
you want to
Let's-
trade?
Huh?
I have a TV that I barely use.
Alright. Hold on. Okay, so what's up with the TV? Like, what's wrong with it?
It's nothing. Nothing. I don't use it.
How big is it?
Yeah, how big is it?
That's what she said. What? Huh?
It's a decent sized TV. It's not like a gigantic flat screen. It's like one that you kind of put in the bed.
All right, bigger question. Is it a wall mounted or has it got a stand?
It
Yeah,
has
you
a
could
stand.
do both.
It's not wall mounted. It's not wall mounted.
All right, cool. So, are you expecting payment for it?
Yes.
Damn.
Hell no.
Uh,
I'm broke. I have $2
Hold
to
on.
my name.
What do you want for it? Hold on. This is a good conversation. How much you want for it?
I don't know, like fucking $30.
I got 2 cents.
Bucks, I got you, man.
I just don't want the TV no more.
Dude, you realize if your TV is good enough, you could probably sell it for at least 100 or 200 online, though.
Facts.
I
Just
might do that.
You could have someone show up and pick it up themselves too, so you don't have to do anything except their money.
I should sell my
Yeah.
VR headset. I don't
I'll
use
take it.
Bruh, you just gonna sell your VR headset?
I will
Why?
gladly take it.
because I don't use it. It's an Oculus
How much?
Go.
Do you have a spare PC or something now? That, like,
No.
People.
All of my
Why the Oculus though?
I'll take it. Man.
because it's just. I mean, it's not that good. I don't want to buy games on it because all of the games that are on it aren't that great. And like,
Well, Aiden wants it, sell it to him.
hell, you gonna pay the original price?
How much
No,
was the original price?
I think it was like $2.99.
Nah, absolutely not. It's
Yeah,
been used.
no. I mean, yeah. Plus the like glass, not the glass. The thing that has like the fuck. What is it
The
called?
lenses,
Not the lenses. The
head strap.
whatever like makes it comfortable to wear. I don't know what
The
those are
padding?
called. Yeah, the padding. Yeah, that's broken. Both
Oh.
the thing that had the glasses, like made sure you could use glasses with it, and the thing that just the padding. It doesn't. I mean, it works, but it's just broken. And plus, also the strap on the Go
Like,
2 is not that great.
how does it? How do you use it? Like, is it for like Steam and stuff, or?
No, it's intended for like the Oculus store. I want one that has that's the Steam. Like I want a Valve because there's so many better games on the Steam and whatnot, and it's easier to get games on there. Whereas like the Oculus Quest is like not that great. Although I will say that it's definitely better to move around without cords on your head. But like even then, I still won't like it.
yeah. What time are we at now?
I
We're
don't know.
recording.
At least 5 minutes.
Haha, real fun.
If you give me a minute, I will look. I don't know why I ain't doing that. Okay, I'll look real quick. We are at 51 minutes.
You want to call it a wrap?
No.
You really want to have that hour consistency?
Yeah. Why not?
Fair enough.
Might as well. Ugh. I've been playing older games recently. Like I've been playing Ocarina of Time, and I'm really excited.
What console? Or are you emulating?
I'm emulating the GameCube version, not the
Okay.
original N64 version.
Now, say something. I need you not to say something.
What?
Call the GameCube old, for the love of God. That was my first console. Please don't make me feel
I
old.
mean, it's old.
Okay.
It's it's 3 generations ago. That's pretty old.
Shoot me
That
in
was
the
their
head.
that was their first disc console. Like it's been so long that they went from disc to not using disc.
To be fair, those were horrible discs. If they just were able to play DVDs, they would have won that war for that generation.
I don't think so.
No, because the PS2 won that generation just because they could play movies and stuff.
And they were able to play online. They had online connectivity, I think.
Okay, no offense, but at the time, do you know how many people were playing online back then?
No.
Not many, except Final Fantasy players.
I mean, I was literally just born when it came out. Or not when it came out, but like when it was popular. I mean, I also have a PS2 emulator and a PS3 emulator.
Which emulator are you using for PS2? Are you using PCX or something like that?
PCX too.
Them too. Have you had any problems at all with it, or is it just perfect?
No, that's pretty good. I mean,
I'm using it.
although I do have a problem every now and then where like the game will like go into slow motion for like no reason.
You know, I'm using it on a laptop because the laptop almost has the same performance as the PS2.
Mhm.
But like, obviously, I can't run certain games because it's just too much. So it's super choppy and slow. So I just don't play those. But like, the games I wanted to play all work fine. So I'm okay with that.
Bro, I played the God of War games on there, like just to get the experience of playing it on like a PS2, well, quote unquote PS2. But like,
Are you? Hold on. What controller did you play with?
I think it was a 4.
Did you keyboard and mouse?
No. Fuck no. I'm using
Alright, what
keyboard and mouse for a PlayStation game. I'm out of here.
What controller do you play with?
I don't know. It was either a 5 or a 4. I mean, I could have plugged in a 3, but I don't have any. Well, I mean, I do have a cord for it. Just I didn't do it.
You see, here's where my argument says if you're gonna play a game like that, you need to have it in the feel of how it was meant to be played. Sometimes.
I mean,
Like-
the GameCube emulator. I'm using an Xbox controller to play it.
I understand
I-
in GameCube because GameCube was the most horrendous controller
That
ever.
was pretty bad. That was not good.
Like I love the GameCube. It was my childhood console, but god damn, that's the worst controller. That is worse than the PlayStation controller, in my opinion.
PlayStation controller is not that bad. I don't know what
Nate.
you're talking about.
Hey, you know I have giant hands, so the controller doesn't fit right in my hands.
Maybe you just don't have giant hands, Five Head. Shrink your hands. What are you talking about?
But even my little sister, who was like 3 or 4, said the Xbox 360 controller and Xbox One controller were nicer.
Cap.
It ain't cap.
She don't know what she's talking about. She's 3 years old. She don't know.
No, she's 11 now, and she still stands by the argument.
Cap. She don't know what she's talking about.
To be fair, you're just really salty lately.
I'm not salty.
Then what was that long rant of messaging when I would
Because
say
Xbox is stupid. What they're doing is dumb.
it's the same shit PlayStation tries to pull?
No.
PlayStation was actually
PlayStation
founded-
doesn't buy companies and puts all of their games onto a paid subscription service. The companies that Sony has, they don't put their. I mean, they do eventually, but like, they sell it for a long time and then put it on there. But like, what Microsoft is doing is just stupid. Like, they bought Activision and now they're putting a ton of Activision games on the Xbox Game Pass. Which
Okay,
is
but the
dumb.
definition, but you just said PlayStation will eventually add games onto that subscription service. They have.
Eventually, but
Well,
like
Xbox,
that's after they've been out for like 5 years.
well, that's what they're doing with all the old Call of Duties.
Oh,
And you're-
those games have been out for like 12 years.
I know. So why are you so salty that they bought those, or
I'm not-
they bought Activision? They're putting them on Game.
Because they're just gonna keep buying more games.
By the way, I'd like to say
I don't want them to do that.
they fixed the Xbox servers for Call of Duty. They fixed them for the old ones, so you're able to play them. I hopped into lobbies. They have full lobbies everywhere on the old Modern Warfares.
Okay, cool, but I don't want to. I don't want to play it on the Xbox. I want to play it on the PC. Those are still broken. Those don't
Yeah,
work
you got-
anymore.
No, once it hits Game Pass, it should be working again. They're just testing it right now because they haven't put it on.
I mean, I feel like they could have, it's just, I don't want them to put it on Game Pass immediately. That's what they're doing.
Why do you not want it on Game Pass immediately?
Because all right, I am speaking as coming from the point that not everybody's gonna be able to use it and use
Well-
digital consoles.
Well, Game Pass, you're also able to just buy the games if you want. Game Pass isn't like an end all be all.
Yeah, but like, why would I pay $60 for a game that's been out for 12 years when I could pay $15 to play 100 games that have been out for 12 years?
Well, hold on, no, okay.
Literally every
So-
single Call of Duty game is still the exact same price when it released.
Actually, no, not anymore. They dropped the price to $12 for old Call of Duty games. You
For
can buy
now.
one for probably,
It's a discount.
but also they're not in charge of pricing. That is Activision.
Who owns Activision?
No, they own it. It's dropped, like I said. So and also companies do that all the time. They're not like Microsoft isn't gonna just keep slamming their head into the business. They're gonna do what sells, just like how PlayStation does what sells.
Yeah, but they don't milk their companies like they're gonna do with Activision. You know how much money Activision makes off of fucking COD points in
Hold on.
MW2?
No. Hold on. If we're gonna talk about milking, I think the Metal Gear Solid 5 series got milked.
I mean, like, but like those games sucked. They sucked anyway. The fans didn't
I'm-
even like those.
They're gonna milk God of War. We know they're gonna.
No,
make
they're
another-
not. They're gonna make another game, but it's gonna be in like 5 years from now.
No, it's
But
gonna
with
be
Call
like
of Duty, they're gonna be in
God.
like 2 years.
700. You complain about like Titanic 2, the adventure continues bullshit, but PlayStation's been known to do that.
But not forever. They
Not
stopped
forever,
the
they-
Infamous games. They stopped the God of War games for like a long time.
Only because the story ended and all the original guys didn't want to come back.
Exactly. But like the company was like, okay. They started with an original idea. They were gonna do something original, but then they realized that game, like, they didn't want to make that game, so they decided to go ahead and make God of War 4.
I'd like a friendly reminder on top of all of that is that with God of War, Sony did not own the company; they just own the exclusive rights to the God of War series.
Yeah, but they have publishing rights.
Yeah, so they finished the story. The only reason they didn't milk it is because they didn't own the exclusivity rights.
They did. What do you mean?
Or I mean, they didn't own the company and didn't force them to make them. Sorry.
Well, PlayStation doesn't make the companies make games. They don't do that.
They've done it. They've done it before.
I mean, I'm sure they have, but they don't do it all the time.
No, they do it a bunch more than you think, though. They have like contractual obligations. You have to make this many of the games.
Well, depending
You
on what company it is, they don't do it for like the single player story games. Like, they don't do that with Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, I'm sure they
Really?
have a plan of releasing, but
You really think they don't have a contractual obligation that if it made amount enough of money, they have to make a sequel?
why wouldn't you
You're-
make a sequel when it makes $1 bajillion? That
I
doesn't
know.
make sense. Why wouldn't you do that?
They had that in the contract stating if it makes a certain amount of money, you're making another sequel, which will be exclusive or something.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be an exclusive? If the first one was an exclusive, why wouldn't it be?
I'm just stating that because like some companies will make the first game an exclusive and then they make the sequel available to everyone. Like that's gonna do something.
But like, who did that though?
I gotta look it up, okay? But I'm not doing that right now.
I mean, No Man's Sky, it was originally going to be a PlayStation exclusive, but I don't think it is anymore, is it?
No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no. Remember that Indiana Jones game that was gonna be exclusive to PlayStation?
No.
Well, there was gonna be until Xbox bought the studios.
Shocking. Xbox buying the studio? Appalling.
Remember that one game that remember you know the game that Xbox is hyping up to be this giant space exploration game?
Starfield from Bethesda?
Yeah, yeah. You know what was
They're
fun?
That's not going to be an exclusive. No way.
No, it is.
No. I'm
They
a
already-
cap.
They already announced it to be exclusive.
Calling cap.
Look it up. Look it up.
Stupid. Because you know how many Bethesda, players on, like, various different consoles?
You know how many players will buy an Xbox just to play a game?
Yeah, because they're stupid Bethesda fanboys.
Exactly.
I hate Bethesda. Their games are too long.
No, it's not that their games are too long. They
They're too
just
long.
make it. I tried to play the Fallout series. It's too. I thought I hated RPGs for so long because of those games.
I hate RPGs.
I usually do, but like I like The Witcher 3. So like I guess I'm I
Like,
guess it's
that's a good company that made that.
To be-
They knew what they were doing.
CD Project Red, they exclusively have worked with The Witcher. Like they bought the rights. They've made the first game, the second game, and the third game. They've read the books.
And then
they're
they
big
were
fans.
also, like, Norwegian, like the book company. Or
They're
the
from
book
the
series.
came from. Yeah, they bought the rights for the video games from the man.
Which means
The au-
they knew how to treat it with respect and whatnot.
to be fair, the author thinks the video games are horrible,
I'm sure he would.
but he also is just angry that he isn't getting any money from them
I'm
because
sure
he doesn't own
would.
he doesn't own the rights to the video games anymore.
I wouldn't think he would, because I
I
doubt
think
any book publishers own the rights to the game.
He- I think he gets very small amount of royalties compared to what he could have got.
I'm sure a lot of people could have made a lot of money off of their books.
Harry Potter Part 8, Harry
Oh.
Return.
God. No, that'd be Harry Potter Part 9. Part 8 was Deathly Hallows Part 2.
I'm talking about in the books. The books.
I mean, but you
Like-
could separate the Deathly Hallows into 2 parts if you wanted to, I guess.
Be a man, you could just merge the Deathly Hollows into one movie and call it an extended cut.
Or counterpoint, don't watch those movies. They're bad. I hate
Is
Harry
that like-
Potter.
You hate Harry Potter?
I don't like it
Why?
because it's boring. Doesn't make sense. Oh, Flibbledorf ate a magic mushroom and now he's a Gandalf. Like what? Huh?
Alright, hold on. Important question. Do you like Lord of the Rings?
No.
God, I feel bad for your future wife.
What do you mean? These movies are
You-
boring.
No, your future wife. Your future wife, you're just gonna like she's gonna like be begging to have sex and you're just gonna be like, nope, that's boring.
No. The Lord of the Rings is boring.
Everything's boring.
No.
Every don't understand it. How big is your
They're
brain?
just-
You know
They either talk for like 8 years, or they're in an action scene for 8 years, or they're walking for 8 years.
you have
I don't care.
read
just-
the books.
Just go to where you need to destroy. Just why couldn't they melt the ring? Why did they need to drop it in a volcano?
If you read the books, you would
No.
understand. If you watched the movie,
Fuck that.
actually,
No.
because the ring has a magical property.
Oh,
And
it
the
has magical properties.
No.
Why couldn't you just get Gandalf to be like, unmagic? Burn!
No. On top of that, it has a very high melting point. The only way to vanquish it was to drop it straight into the fires of Mordor.
But I feel like you could have just found another source. I feel like you could have found another volcano. I mean, at the end of the movie, they sail away to like different lands, right, to go find new things. Why couldn't they just go find a new volcano?
Okay, I'm gonna say this: Lord of the Rings, you will not win this conversation with Lord of the Rings, because J.R.R. Tolkien spent his whole life developing a world. He developed languages, he developed cultures, he developed religions and everything. This
That's
world
great,
is
bro.
thought out anything else book wise. So
But like why? Why? Wait, didn't Gandalf have like a bird or something?
that's your line.
Couldn't he fly? Couldn't have like Gandalf and whatever his name was hop on the back of the bird, go caw right to the volcano, drop the ring in.
I'd like to point out the biggest. Everyone points out that one thing, and I'd like to point out something worse. The ring has the. You know of Boromir, right? You know what happens to Boromir, right?
Is that
The
a
man
dragon?
who's like, who joins the party at the beginning, and the ring slowly is making him want to kill the others and take the ring.
Oh,
The ring has this
I don't know who that
this
is.
ring has this like aura effect on people where it makes them want the ring.
That's
It makes them
crazy.
basically.
But like,
it's-
why wasn't what's his name, like, crazy?
Frodo.
Yeah, why wasn't he crazy?
Frodo for a little bit had immunity to it, but he was even at the end. He even was having problems with
But
it.
like, he was poisoned.
No, he had the ring on him though, so he had the ring. He wasn't like trying to get it, so it was doing its work on him. The only person who didn't get tempted by it was Sam.
I mean, if you watch the last movie, I mean, like, there was a little scene where he was like, I don't know, I might do it, but then like, Frodo was like, no, stop that, you stupid. Gandalf, the silly looking head ass.
What time are we at now?
I don't know, probably over an hour. Aiden hasn't spoken in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, he went to go get a cheeseburger or something. I don't know.
Bro could have made the cheeseburger. Is Aiden here? Aiden, hello?
Bro went to make a cheeseburger.
Bro's dead. He died of heat syncope. Oh no. Oh no, bro. We're gonna have to call the cops.
Do the outro, old man. The future is now.
No. Ugh. Oh, fuck.
Guys, thank you for joining. Have a great day. And if you like this content, please subscribe.
Let us know who won the debate between Xbox and PlayStation. Let us know. It was definitely me.
I don't have to say I won because I'm secure with my standing that I
So am I.
definitely-
I'm secure with winning. Because I obviously did.
Well, I'ma just I have a great response to that. You know what my response is?
That Xbox hasn't changed their controller in like 5 years, 10 years. Because they're lazy. He left the call. Bam. Fucking. Wait, when did Aiden leave? What the fuck? When did Aiden leave the call?
I
Huh?
don't know. I think he left a while ago. Though.
He might have left a while ago. I'll look back at the footage.
No. He may have left, but it didn't register on Discord. Is what I'm saying because it's done that to me before.
Makes sense. Okay, hold on. I need to end it. Still haven't ended it. Goodbye. Like.
Like
Bye.
and subscribe.